welcome back to my channel, The Life of a Navy Wife, or if you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Kiera. So as you may or may not know, my channel is dedicated to giving advice to Navy wives and girlfriends all around the country, because you know we gotta stick together, and also just to show you the life of a Navy wife. So before we hop right into the video, I need to give y'all an update again. I promise you this time I will actually upload every Sunday. I know I'm like 2 or 3 weeks late, but y'all, I recorded a whole bunch of videos over the past 2 weeks based on what y'all been sending me on Instagram, because you know we had that little group on Instagram of like Navy wives and girlfriends. People have been like messaging me individually telling me of ideas of videos, and I've been recording. So lo and behold, we will be having videos every Sunday because they are uploaded and ready to be premiered. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into the video because no one likes a talker. Okay, so as you can tell by the title, today's video is about the do's and don'ts of writing your recruits. So let's hop right into it. Number 1, please do stay PG-13. I feel like that is the most important one. I've heard some stories, y'all, and when I say I've heard stories, I mean I heard some stories of some girls who weren't PG-13 and their pictures getting around, and you get the picture, right? Oh, that was a pun. That was a good one. But yes, stay PG-13. If you're sending pictures of yourselves and stuff, like, just keep it PG-13. If you're sending letters, you never know who might read the letter first. You might never know who's looking over your sailor's shoulder or your recruit's shoulder. But stay PG-13, okay? And that leads me to number 2. Send old pictures and memories of the two of you together. So I definitely did this. I sent old pictures of me and my husband to him, well, he's my boyfriend at the time. I always say that, but I feel like y'all know that by now. I would go to my camera roll in my little iPhone. I would email the pictures to myself, and I would print it in my in our school library thing. Wait, no, I think it was in my dorm. Yeah, I printed them in like the downstairs of our dorm, like the computer room, and I would send them off. But I realized that he realized the paper was too thick because it was literally on printing paper, and printing paper is so thick. So I sent like actual like pictures and stuff, like little printables. I used Shutterfly at the time, and I still use Shutterfly. Also, if you want 40% off your tiny prints, go ahead and press the link below that says Shutterfly, and you'll get 40% off your tiny print. So you can get like a tiny print sent to you, and then you can put it in your letter to your sailor and send it off to him. And those tiny prints can be from your cell phone, from your email. They can be like just like a little bitty picture, just to, you know, just to give them something, like, because they don't get to see you and they barely get to talk to you, so give them something. So use that link below to get 40% off of your photo. So let's move on to the next one. Number 3, wait until you have the official address. Y'all, I'm telling you, I've seen a lot of girls on these Facebook groups and stuff saying how they sent their sailor like a whole bunch of letters and stuff before they got like the official address, because they saw some addresses online that they thought might work and they were sent back to them, or the sailors just never got them. So my advice is to wait until you get the official address. Don't worry, you'll get it within the first 3 weeks. I think I got mine like within like the first maybe week or 2, but like maximum 3 weeks. And if we're pushing it 4, but like I highly doubt that. If you do, I'm sorry, but you know, wait until you get that official address so you can put the right name of your sailor, you can put the right division number and all that, because you don't want your stuff to get thrown in the trash or sent back to you like that. Oh my god, that could be so heartbreaking. So yeah, just wait until you get the official address. All right, moving on to number 4. Don't send thick paper and then send it all together once a week. So meaning send all your letters together once a week. So newsflash, if you don't know, your sailor or your sailor recruit does not have a lot of space. They literally have like 0 space. I don't know if y'all watched my previous videos, but in one of my last videos I talked about how my husband, like, he was like, Kiera, like, you have to calm down on like the thick paper because I really don't have space. So I had to stop sending him, because I was sending him, like, I would write my letters on like printing paper. Printing paper's thick, so I had to switch to like thin notebook paper, like regular notebook paper, to send those letters. And also, just a little tip or whatever, I use like the Crayola super tip markers to write my letters too, just because I wanted them to look nice. Like, I didn't want to just use pen and pencil all the time, since like the ones that you could like smell and like they were scented. And sometimes I would like draw on it, like for like the black one, it smells like, I think, marshmallows. I would draw on the paper and I would be like, smell this, and like hopefully he could like smell it. I don't know if it still has the scent, I never asked him. But if you are interested in those, videos. I will leave a link down in the bio. I'm getting really excited talking about this. I will leave a link down in the description of the markers I use, and also the notebook paper, the type of notebook paper you need to be using, because there's like different types of notebook paper. So I will put a thin one, a thin cheap one down in the comments that you can see. I mean down in the description. And then lastly, I will put like basically like a little starter kit. So the envelopes, the markers, and the paper all in the description. So check that out too. And yeah, let's go on to the next one. Number 5. Try to stay as positive as possible. Don't be negative. Don't be negative, y'all. Don't be negative Nancy. Nobody got time for negative Nancy, okay? Your recruit's already going through a lot. They are being, I mean, it's boot camp. Like they're not at daycare, like it's boot camp, so they're getting treated like they're at boot camp, okay? I would say just try to stay positive, let him know that everything's going well, because you don't want that stress to be added onto him. They're going through a lot in boot camp, okay? Sorry I keep looking that way. I just be looking outside. I don't know why. Anyways, let's go on to the next one. Number 6, don't worry, sis. The first letter will come through. It will come through. It might be a month late, but that's okay. They don't get to write every day, so just be patient. It will come to you. And make sure he has the right address too before he leaves. Like make sure he has like your right mailing address, because you don't want it to go to the wrong address. And that leads me into the last one. Number 7, do ask about graduation. If you can, in the letters, ask about graduation, because sometimes your phone calls that you get from them, I think it's like you get 2 to 4 phone calls the whole time he's at boot camp. You might not have time to talk about graduation depending on how long he can talk. So ask about it in those letters, and if he can answer the questions, he will. But just ask, you know, who do you want to come to your graduation? Like whose name should we put down on the list that you have to send back or whatever? Ask those questions, because sometimes, you know, the letters come faster than the phone calls do, unfortunately, which is backwards, but it's boot camp, so what can we do? And that leads into our next video, which will be posted next Sunday, on how to prepare for boot camp graduation. So next week I will be posting, it's already posted, but it's going to be uploaded to the public. It's going to go public on Sunday, how to prepare for boot camp. And then the week after that, I have how to pack for boot camp. It's gonna be good. And thank you for the people who have been sending these suggestions to me. I have a lot of them. I have like 8 or 9 of them, and I'm trying to do them. It's sort of like an order so that they make sense, like video after video after video, they make sense. So if you do have more ideas, let me know in the comments, because I like making videos. I love making videos, and I love giving advice to you guys. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. Thank y'all for watching. I'm excited for next week. I'm gonna look like this next week, because like I said, I've been recording videos over the past week. But yeah, all right, y'all, I'll see y'all next video. Bye.